Good morning everyone. Myself Melisha. Now I am going to present on a topic strategic evaluation and marketing control. The topics which are comes under marketing control are importance of marketing control process, methods of marketing control. Let us see the meaning of marketing control. Marketing control is defined as the set of process that determines the deviations and if any between the actual sales performance and the desired sales results and guides the marketing activity to the corrective actions to achieve the desired marketing goals and objectives. So it means the standard performance is compared with the actual performance and if any deviations found then corrective actions are taken. So let us see the importance of marketing control. First one, matching of marketing efforts with environmental changes. Regular monitoring of performance and other environmental changes helps the company in updating in marketing efforts in time with environment changes in the context of rapid change in the technological, social and political fields. It helps in monitoring the performance and other environmental changes. Second one, deletion of deviation in performance. It helps in identifying the deviations from planned performance. It finds out the fault and mistakes in performance and take corrective actions. Marketing control helps in correcting the deviation and it provides various tools and techniques to take the corrective actions. Third one, identifying responsibility for failure. An appraisal of performance helps the management in identifying the responsibility for weak performance. It also helps in identifying the responsibility for weak performance. Fourth one, organizational complexity. The vertical marketing system has more or less come to stay as a phenomenon of modern marketing. The size of organization and its growth makes control more complex and yet essential. The size of the organization and its growth makes control more complex. Fifth one, assisting plan reformation. The feedback provided by marketing control system helps in reappraising performance standard, marketing policies and programs. Such reappraisal helps in the realistic reformulation of marketing plan. Feedback received from marketing control system helps in reforming the policies, procedures and programs. So let us see the marketing control process. Marketing control process determines the marketing objectives, establishing performance standards, comparing results with the standard performance, analyzing the deviation and rectification and improvement. The first step is determining marketing objectives. The initial step in the marketing control process is the setting up of the marketing goals which are in alignment with organizational objective. First step is to determine the marketing goals and objectives which are cope with the organizational objective. Second one, establishing performance standard. To determine the marketing process, benchmarking is essential. It is set for carrying out marketing operations. After determining the objective, it is necessary to establish the performance standard. The third one, comparing results with standard performance. The actual marketing performance is compared and matched with the set standards and variations is measured. Fourth one, analyzing the deviation. This difference is then examined to find out the areas which require correction and if the deviation exceeds the decided range, it should be informed to the top management. The last step is rectification and improvement. After studying the problem area responsible for low performance, necessary steps should be taken to fill the gap between the actual and expected returns. Under this process, errors are rectified and corrective action should be taken. So let us see the methods of marketing control. Methods of marketing control means the various methods or techniques that are used for controlling the various marketing activities. Under that first one, annual plan control. In this method, plans are prepared for various activities includes setting objectives, allocating resources, defining time limit and formulating the rules, policies and procedure. Under the Annual plan control. The measures of annual plan control are analysis of different sale. It consists of measuring and evaluating the different sales, territory wise sales, product wise sales. The next one, analysis of market share. Here market share is used as a base for measuring, comparing and correcting the result. Under this, control is exercised on marketing activity and its profitability. Analysis of marketing expenses to sales. In this type of control checks marketing expenses. It ensures that the firm is not overspending to achieve its annual sales goals. The financial analysis. It includes the control consists of evaluating the sales and sales to expense ratios in relation to overall financial framework. Under this method, the control is exercised on the financial framework. Analysis of customer and stakeholders' attitudes. The qualitative measures are more critical because they give early warning about that is going to happen on sales as well as profit. The second method of controlling is profitability control. In this method, base of exercising control over marketing activity is the profitability. Under this, the control is exercised on the marketing activity and its profitability. Process of marketing profitability analysis. The steps are coming under marketing profitability analysis. The first one, identifying functional expenses. It involves determining the expenses incurred on various marketing activities like sales, rent, advertising, etc. Assigning function expenses to various marketing entities. It includes expenses on salary or advertising are associated with different entities like products, channels, etc. Next one, preparing the profit and loss statement. A profit and loss statement is prepared for each type of products, channels, territories, etc. to evaluate their relative performance and the profitability. Next one, taking actions. The last step is comes under the marketing profitability analysis, that is taking corrective actions. It includes the following: expanding the products, eliminating the products, reducing any type of the expenses and increasing the sales. So third marketing control method is efficiency control. This control particularly concerned with measuring spending efficiency in relation to different entities like product, territories and channels. So let us see the types of efficiency control. The first one is sales force efficiency control. It measures the efficiency of sales force. It includes common criteria to measure and evaluate the sales efficiency. The criteria to measure and evaluate the sales efficiency are average number of sales calls per salesman in a day, average revenue generated per call, average cost incurred per call, entertainment cost per call. The second one is advertising efficiency control. It is the most expensive among all the promotional tools. Measure the major part of a promotion budget is consumed by advertising alone. Under this, advertisement cost is measured. The third one, sales promotion efficiency control. This control is exercised by sales manager. It measures the impact of sales promotion efforts on sales. Under this, control is charged on various sales promotional efforts. Distribution efficiency control. By a suitable distribution network, a company can improve its profitability on one end, consumer satisfaction on the other end. It is collecting the data relating to the distribution system. Next one, marketing research efficiency control. It involves a process of gathering and interpreting the data relating to any marketing problem. It collects the data relating to the marketing problem. The fourth marketing control technique is strategic control. It implies a critical review of overall marketing effectiveness in relation to the broad long-term objectives and firm's response to marketing environment. Methods or tools that are used under strategic control. First one, the marketing effectiveness review. It includes review of all marketing performance helps in finding the effectiveness of several business plans. Next one, the marketing audit. It is a systematic examination or investigation of all critical aspects of marketing department. It includes systematic evaluation or investigation of all difficult aspects of marketing department. The marketing excellence review. It is the base for evaluating the firm's performance. Performance is reviewed relatively. Under this, excellence and performance of marketing is identified. The last is the ethical and social responsibility review. This review or verification decides whether the firm's marketing policies and practices are ethically and socially true. Under this, verification and identification are made to decide whether marketing policies and practices are ethically, socially true. So, this is all about the strategic evaluation and marketing control. Thank you.